Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 51 here on season 2. And today we are getting into stash releases custodial accounts. These videos are for educational purposes only and not meant to be taken as financial advice. You are responsible to provide and protect your own assets, and always, please always make sure to do your own research. So Stash just announced that they would be rolling out custodial accounts. First, it's going to go to like the Apple users, and then later on, it'll come to the Android users, which means that I'm not going to get it first. However, personally, I'm at a torn standstill because originally I was looking at opening a custodial account through M1 Finance, but because Stash has announced that they are launching custodial accounts and I haven't heard any news from M1 Finance about custodial accounts, I am contemplating going the route of Stash. Right now, I do see actually more value in opening a custodial account with Stash because I think it would give Jaycub a lot better, more freedom to pick stocks or ETFs that are already existing on the platform. So me personally, I feel like every single investment or ETF or individual stock that Stash offers is very solid. And I could honestly be like, Jaycub, pick one of these, and he could be like, okay, I want this one with whatever the tank's on it. It's like, cool. Defending America, like, all right, we'll just invest into that one this week. But I think also it would give us a like competition style game where we could see who's actually getting like a better return month over month, or whatever his strategy is versus my strategy, which I don't even know if he would have a strategy at that time, but maybe he would actually like beat me because his strategy of just picking at random would be better than mine. It could happen. It would be more like a father versus son kind of thing. And so the custodial account that I will open will be the one that basically releases it to me first. I think honestly it's going to be Stash because there has been no news about M1 Finance custodial account. And I've reached out to them by email and that kind of stuff. And I've gotten like, hey, we'll keep you informed when we launch them. I look for it probably over the summer, maybe into the fall with M1 Finance and custodial accounts. That being said though, if I open a custodial account for Jaycub through Stash, then I will help my wife set up a M1 Finance account because I think that for her, the platform of pie charts and that kind of stuff would be actually very good for her because she does pick very, very good and solid stocks, but I think allocating percentages into those would help her better understand more about the strategic side of investing. But as far as like stock picking goes, like she has like probably picked the best performing stocks for me. So hands down to her for doing that or clapping or whatever, just give her some praise. You know what I'm saying? I feel like custodial accounts are important for the next generation. I feel like it gives them a better and bigger launching pad moving into their adult life. However, I do say first take care of yourself to a certain extent and then try your best to sacrifice to help fund a custodial account for your kid. I think paying it forward to someone else helps leave that legacy. Taking care of yourself, everybody's like, cool, like he was a selfish person, he took care of himself. But when you take care of yourself first and then you pay it forward, paying it forward is where I believe that legacy is left. For us, I know it's going to be some kind of sacrifice to fund Jaycub's account. I'll honestly either be moving money from one of my portfolios, like for instance, if I was doing $20 a month into that portfolio, I'll pull probably half of it there and put it into Jay's, or pull from two and then put it in there, something like that. But eventually I want to get to where we're doing the same amount of deposits into my Stash account and his Stash account. And like I said, I believe that having a custodial account and being able to bless your kids with a certain lump sum of money when they turn 18 is one of the biggest launching pads that you can give your kids. Personally, my wife and I would like to see Jaycub be able to fund college with that, or fund his own business, or maybe multiple businesses, buy his first house, or buy a few houses for that being. But think about how awesome it would be to give your kid the blessing of 10 to 15 years of compound interest on an account. It would basically be like a launching pad for a huge retirement if they just let that money sit there. And so that's what I think is more important with starting a investment custodial account for your kids, is that it really does help them launch into the adult life a lot easier. I think that's awesome. That's something that my wife and I want to do for our son and for the other kids that we do plan on having. We'll go ahead and dive into the question of the day, which is, where do you get most of your decorations from your home? We either build them, buy them from like a secondhand store, like a thrift store or something like that, Craigslist, OfferUp, or yard selling of some kind of sort. So most of our stuff that we have as decorations or furniture or whatever is either used, or it was given to us as a gift, or we made it ourselves. Like I was saying, if you have any questions regarding Stash, Acorns, Robinhood, as well as general investing advice, business, Etsy coaching, post those questions down below. Don't forget to subscribe up here and check out Stash Recap January edition. Check out the video right here. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.